Hi, my name is Lav Kumar Achan. So today I am going to discuss about non-conventional energy sources. Subject code 18ME651. Today my topic is flat plate collector. So first let's see into the contents. First we are going to give introduction of flat plate collector and diagram of FPC, components and principle, applications, merits and demerits, and finally we are going to give conclusion. Now let's see in introduction part. Flat plate collectors were developed by Hotel and Wheeler in the 1950s. The flat plate collectors is basically a heat exchanger which transfers the radiant energy of the incident sunlight to the sensible heat of working fluid, liquid or air. FPCs are solar thermal devices used to capture and convert solar radiation into usable heat energy. These flat plate collectors basically used to convert the energy of solar into heat energy. Consist of a dark plate typically made of metal with a transparent cover to trap sunlight. The captured solar energy is then transferred to a fluid circulating through the collector. The flat plate solar collectors are the most fundamental and commonly used solar power domestic hot water systems where the temperature demand is low. Here these flat plate collectors we can use in different ways for domestic users and for hot waters. For many applications we can use these flat plate collectors. Now let's see in the diagram, schematic diagram. Here we can see the diagram of flat plate collector where sunlight will fall onto the plates and the output will be used as a heat energy. Here the labelings and the diagram has shown in here. And now we are going to see in components and working principle. So the main components here are tubes, absorber plate, transparent cover, insulation, fluid tubes. So tubes are used to, these are fins or passages for conducting or directing the heat transfer fluid from the inlet to the outlet. From it is used to transfer the fluid from input and output. Observer plate, dark colored plate designed to observe maximum solar radiation and convert it into heat. These are observer plates basically used for storing receiving the solar energy and to convert that solar energy into heat energy. These observer plates are used. This transparent cover is used is a glass cover that allows sunlight to pass through while minimizing heat loss. It allows sun to pass through it. And insulation, insulting material to reduce heat loss from the sides and bottom of the collector. So it is used to reduce the heat loss. And fluid pipes, these are the channels embedded in the observer plate through which the fluid circulates. Now and again the principle behind the flat plate collector is simple. If a metal sheet is exposed to solar radiation, the temperature will rise until the rate at which energy is received is equal to the rate at which heat is lost from the plate. This temperature is termed as the equilibrium temperature. So it's the principle is simple where the amount of sunlight received by the flat plate collector will be the amount of heat will be formed. If the back of the plate is protected by a heat insulating material and the exposed surface of the plate is painted black and is covered by the one or two glass sheets, then the equilibrium temperature will be much higher than that of for the simple exposed sheet. This plate may be covered into a heat collector by adding a water circulating system, either by making it hollow or by soldering metal pipes to the surface and transferring the heated liquid to a tank for storage. And finally, for heat withdrawal from the system of equilibrium temperature must decrease. The equilibrium temperature must decrease since no useful heat can be extracted at the maximum equilibrium temperature at which the collection efficiency is zero. And there are different types in the flat plate collectors. There are based on different factors it is going to differentiated. Here first we are seeing about based on glaze here in glazed panels are there, unglazed panels are there. And one more thing is, based on configuration, we have parallel absorbing plate, series absorbing plate. Glazed or glazing panels are insulated panels that embrace a glaze covering, and they block infrared radiation and provide insulation to the solar plate. Under the glazing, there is an absorbent in which the working fluid flows. Glazed flat plate collectors are commonly used in household water heating installations. So here we can see the diagram of this, where these are basically used in household applications, for simple things like for hot water and for simple electric purpose. And unglazed panels, these flat plate collector devices are not glazed, and these panels are usually utilized for swimming pool heating installations. They are inexpensive but less popular. The temperature range is less than 30 degrees Celsius. These are mainly used in the swimming pools, where to heat the water in some summer season or at night times, for swimming pools. And when it comes to based on configuration, here we have parallel and series. In parallel plate collector, the heat can be dispersed with a larger volume of circulating fluid via the branches present inside. It can be installed in both horizontal and vertical orientation. So these parallel can be installed in both horizontal and vertical orientations. And when it comes to series absorbing plates, such as flat plate collectors include a sole continuous circuit. It has a high heat jump and a lesser volume of circulating fluid. And domestic the applications, we are going to see about applications. The main applications are domestic water heating, means for hot water purpose we use these flat plate collectors. And space heating, and these FECs can be integrated into heating systems to provide warmth for buildings. For some large buildings we can use this flat plate collectors. Industrial processes, and we can see these flat plate collectors in some farms and some other factories, where and some other in other industries we can see these flat plate collectors, where it is used mainly for heating water or other fluids required for manufacturing process. For to heat other fluids also we use these flat plate collectors. And the merits and demerits, it is having some merits and demerits. When merits are, these are, it's a renewable energy source, and very abundant in nature, and it will reduce dependence on fossil fuels. And it is cost savings. Solar energy is free, making FES cost effective in the long run. And it is environmental friendly, and we don't want more maintenance, we need low maintenance is enough. And it is very easy to manufacture. These are some merits. And when it comes to demerits, it is insufficient storage. As the FEC are only designed to produce a limited amount of thermal energy, its storage capacity is also significantly less than of other solar thermal systems. And unstable performance, the performance is not always constant. It is going to vary according to seasons, according to sun's appearance. All these factors will be decide the performance. And the conclusion of this flat plate collector is, a flat plate collector is a device acting as a heat exchanger. It converts solar power into thermal energy. Flat plate collectors play a vital role in harnessing solar energy for various applications. The main thing is we can use this solar energy for many applications, and it is very useful. And there are many benefits, and it is very efficient and sustainable solution for meeting heating requirements. Ongoing advancements continue to enhance their performance, making them even more attractive as a renewable energy technology. This is the conclusion of this flat plate collector. And that's all for today. If you have any queries, or if you are anything to tell, you can put that in comment box. And please, if you really like this video, you do like it, and you share with your friends, and it is a very useful information. They will be happy with this information. And if there are any instructions or anything want to tell, you can comment in comment box. Thank you.